Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the pastors from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the Se'akim across the world, pushing the truth and sincere and the hopeful life. Gone. So I want to do a lesson about the storm that's been passing by also in Europe and you see also in Japan and USA has the storm right now. And Italy has a high temperature coming up very soon, and it will spread out to Germany and Poland and another place. I will check that later. But you see that the Most High is making sure that the people will see a little bit of His power, what is coming this way very soon. So this is all signs that we can see, like, yeah, okay, this is good what the Most High is doing. And they say it's like because the earth is overheating and it's climate change. But there's some BS, man, because the only way that things can happen is through the power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, that He allows things to happen and that they be tempering with the weather. Yeah, the Most High is in control of everything. So it's still the Most High. With all the chemtrails what they're spraying in the sky, they are the one that are creating kind of diseases what they spread in the sky, so it can come down. But it also polluted the air, and then when the clouds come, it will be because they make clouds also, and they make it so-called rain because they are trying to be the Most High. But the Most High is allowing all these things happening, man. And sometimes He just gives some great storms, and He floods a lot of people, and yeah, this is a good thing that the Most High is always in control, man. Because without Yahweh Basham Yahushua, we have nothing, man. If you would let this devil rule and put everything in his control, he will destroy the earth, man, in itself, man. There's nothing good can come out of something wicked, man. Only evil things can come out of it. So let me go to the article because I saw here one article, and it reads floods, and this is in Japan. Floods and mudslides kill 6 in Japan as scientists warn extreme rainfall event will get worse. So they say it will get worse. So here you already see, and Japan was I thought Japan was also hit in 2020 and of 2022. I think it was 2020, something like that, to the event that they were hit very heavily also. But this is all around the world because a couple of weeks, I think last week, we had here in Holland, we also had a storm. And a lot of things were damaged with that. So CNN article here. Heavy rainfall in southwestern Japan has caused devastating flooding and mudsliding that have left at least 6 people dead, 5 missing, and 19 injured. According to the Fire and Disaster Management Agency on Thursday, 4 people died in Japan, Kyushu region, and 2 people in the Chukoku region. Japan Kyushu region has been experiencing heavy rainfall since the beginning of the month, and Monday saw record-breaking levels according to the Japan Meteorological Agency. So you see what is happening, man. A lot of things are happening around the world, and not all news media will put these things out, man. But you see, the Most High is rousing up the times. And also, let me get one scripture because this is also what the Most High can do, man. And it happened already in the past. Let me get that real quick, man. Um, where was it? Oh, again. This is Exodus 9 and Yeah, let me start at let me start at Exodus 9 and 20. He that feared the word of the Lord among the servants of Pharaoh made his servants and his cattle flee into the houses. And he that regarded not the word of the Lord left his servant and his cattle in the field. And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch forth thine hand towards heaven, that there may be hail in all the land of Egypt, upon man, and upon beast, and upon every herb of the field, throughout the land of Egypt. 23. And Moses stretched forth his rod towards heaven, and the Lord sent and the Lord sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground, and the Lord rained hail upon the land of Egypt. So there was hail and fire mingled with the hail, very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation. So here you see, like the Most High, he said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand, your rod, your stick, and I will make sure it will rain, man. It will rain with fire and lightning." But here in 24, you see, so there was hail and fire mingled. So imagine the the hail coming down from the sky, like the sides of a tennis ball, right? So the heavy hail comes down with mingled with fire. Man, this is the Most High. He makes sure like you have water and fire mingled together. Yo, that's crazy. It will hit you like hard, but it will burn you at the same time. Yo, that's like you're throwing a rock to somebody because hell, yeah, the ice is hard, man. If you back in the days when you were playing as a child and you made ice ball, right? I remember that back in school, man. You were throwing snowballs at each other, but sometimes if you keep on squeezing, it will get harder, and then it will become like the softness of the snow will get hard, and it will form an ice ball, and then you will throw it. That's what we were doing to each other sometimes, man. Yeah, it will make you tougher, man. Of course, if that thing hits your head, it's another story, man. But it shows you like we were throwing with our hands, but the Most High is throwing up from out the sky, man. Imagine how hard that will come down, man. But right now, he will mingle it with fire, as the scripture says, man. Exodus 9 and 24. So there was hail and fire mingled with the hail, very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt, since it became a nation. So it shows you what the Most High can do, man. So this is only a small thing for the Most High, that he will put famine and griefs between people. Uh, um, uh, yeah, he will put famine, um, earthquakes. Let me get the scripture, man. This is in Matthew. Let me check that real quick. Yeah. Earthquake and uh, 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 Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So it shows you like all around the world there is earthquakes happening right now, and hurricanes, man. Storms. You have in Japan. So like the article already says here, in Japan you have earthquakes. You have in USA they have right now. I have also that article here on deck. Um, Here, this happened 15 hours ago. So Hurricane Calvin churns towards Hawaii. It's right now a category 3. So you can look it up also, the videos, and then I can play it to show you how hard the storm is hitting right now there, man. So it's just the beginning, man. And here you see like how it will go and how it will hit Tuesday and Wednesday, Sunday, Saturday. So it shows you the pattern, how it will go. And also you have in India, you have the flood right now also. Uh, they are also catching hell, man. So back to the article, because mm, yeah. Japan Weather Agency issued heavy rain emergency warnings on Monday for the Fuku, Fukuoka, Fukuoka and Oita prefectures. Yeah, I don't know, man, what the names. On Kyushu, the country's third largest island. Since Friday, some parts of Fukuoka have have had more than 600 millimeters. So this is 23 and 6 inches of rain, which is more than the area would usually expect for the whole for the whole of July. It's raining like never before. The Japan Meteorological Agency said in a statement on Monday, which called for maximum vigilance from residents. The alert was later downgraded to the starter warning. So you see here like disaster happening, man. Everything is flooded away, trucks are flooding away, and just because the mudslide, man. And this is also what you can see in India, man. India is getting real heavy judgment right now, man. Everything is flooding away. So it shows you that you don't underestimate the Most High, man, and His power, man. Let me get this scripture also, man. This is, let me go to Proverbs 18. Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run it into it and is safe. Yeah, man. Because we know the power of the Yahweh Basham Yosai is strong, man. We ain't following after all these philosophies of all these heathens and what they are telling us how the world works and what we need to do, and um, where we should go when we need to hide or something. We ain't following the philosophies of this wicked society and their advice. We are following the advice of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. We run towards the power. He's the Yahweh Basham Yahushai. He's our power. We run to his tower and to ask guidance and protection. And then we will be safe, man. We ain't relying on these heathens, man. And it shows you, man. If the Most High ain't, if you ain't pleasing the Most High, or if you're down with the Most High, He will destroy you, man. Let me go to what was it again? Isaiah 29. God, Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And this is what the Most High is about to come to, man. This is going to happen, man. He's going to with the chariots and all these weapons where there's on the chariots, man. We're gonna see major, like I said, major things, man. You think the hailstorm and the fire is the only thing that he has? He has the chariots, man. He made the chariots. You gotta imagine the powers that Esau has right now on this earth. His so-called laser beams and the weapon. If he put he can make a sound barrier. If you come in near the, you cannot come near the sound barrier. He has like a power. If he release that power, you cannot come in the range of like let me say 100 meters. Uh, Otherwise, you will be burned up. Something like that kind of power. I need to check that one again out and I'll make a video about it. But shows you the powers what Esau has. Maybe I'm gonna make a video what they have right now, and then you can imagine like 10 times what the Most High has in store. Because you gotta understand who gave him the knowledge of making weapons, and of course the weapons are his blessing. But yeah, of course, again, who gave him the blessings? This is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He gave the heathen the blessing, man, to make the weapons. And the heathens I'm talking about Esau right now, because he has the blessing of the weapon. But it shows you like the storm is just an warming up, man, because the Most High already flooded the earth, man, with water. So he just used his powers, man, all kind of powers that he can use. He can release the animals upon you, and soon he will release his elect, his 144,000 men. He will release, man, and that's gonna be a beautiful day, man. I hope they, ja, dat is we at GMS, all the brothers can see that day, and so not. Yeah, I hope they will have fun, like the Bible speaks about, man. To see the downfall of your enemies, man. That's gonna be an happy day, man, a happy sight to live in, man. And the time that we're living in right now is a beautiful time, man, to be living in. Of course, it's not. It's just you want to go home, but I understand it's also a blessing, man, to be in this time, man. That Yahweh Bashem Yeshai put you here right now, man. So I'm gonna leave it like that, man. Shalom.